and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Reed Detmers. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. On the ground out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out. Here's Austin Riley. Swing, and he breaks his back. There's one. On to first, double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often, we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. The line to kick the pitch. Up the middle, Arcia. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now batting, Mike Trout. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Rengifo, the base runner at first with one out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Angels leave one. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So here's Murphy now. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And 1-2.
1-2.
And the pitch. Got him. 2 gone.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And Acuna retired. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Olsen handles the chance. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The left fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Now the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. 1 out, bases empty. Right through there for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that ends the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. New inning getting started. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That smash towards center. Trout hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now it's going to be Austin Riley. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Matt Olson up to the plate. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ripped to third. They get the force, and that is that. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. Way out front for strike 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Swing and a pop-up. Riley under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
So the lineup flips over. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Kicks and deals. On the ground, 2 ball.
The center field, number 27, Mike Trout.
One down. Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it.
And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brandon Drury to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of the third. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna there. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
Hit in the air, left field. Moniak on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Adam Duvall at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
High. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati, and now the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
The right fielder.
A wind in the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Arcia And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bounce to the right, and he picks it up in foul territory. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
The Halos trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Liner snagged it first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Now, Zach Neto, man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Right through there. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. On the ground to the left, Arcia.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
So one out with two aboard. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So first and second with two outs. And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury.
1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And foul ball.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Tying run at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. And he can't get a throw off for some reason. That's got to be an error, and bases are now loaded.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. Still down 3-0.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he heads back.
Top of the sixth inning. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And a swing and a miss.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
To third, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Reed Detmers is done, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. A new pitcher in the game, Matt Moore.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Ward gets under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
So now here's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's two away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Trout makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive, short hop to third. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. And he's into second with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swung on, belted. That's back. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him. Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really...
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bounce to third.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
The Angels down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets under and pops it up. Murphy in position. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is kind of wild, sloppy game. Close finish. A lot of errors. Defense made this one really unpredictable, but they'll take the win. They'll try to clean things up defensively for the next one.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 8 hits.